Welcome to the course Introduction to Environmental Auditing in the Public Sector. During the course, we'll be sharing our experiences of environmental auditing from the point of view of supreme audit institutions. What's so special about environmental audit that there's a need for a separate course?
Actually, most environmental audits are conducted as performance or compliance audits. So in methodology terms, there are really no differences. Environmental audits stand out from other audits by their subject, the environment.
So a performance auditor would be capable of conducting an environmental audit?
Yes, I would say an experienced performance auditor would certainly be competent to conduct an environmental audit, but some knowledge of general environmental processes and management would be helpful and advisable.
What exactly will we be focusing on during this course?
The course will introduce the environmental auditing experience of the National Audit Office of Estonia. The course relies largely on guidance materials of INTOSAI Working Group on Environmental Auditing and ISAIS on Environmental Auditing. We'll be describing the main ideas in environmental good governance and the tools that governments use to regulate the environmental behavior of both companies and citizens. Understanding the basics of environmental good governance is essential for conducting an environmental audit. We'll also go through the whole audit cycle, from selecting an appropriate topic for an environmental audit to drafting an audit design matrix and compiling an audit report. And we'll complement all of this with examples from our own experience.
You mentioned governance and good governance. Governance is a really broad term that includes the private sector and the public sector, as well as civil society, and also the way governments regulate the activities of all these parties. Then there's also good governance, which is generally associated with qualities such as democracy, transparency, rule of law, of course, efficient public services and the like. Now, how does environmental governance diverge from these general principles?
Environmental good governance also follows the principles you just mentioned, of course, but the difference is that sustainability is advocated as the supreme consideration in managing all human activities, political, social and economic.
Before undertaking an environmental audit, an auditor needs to be familiarized themselves with the governance system in their country. They also need a good understanding of general environmental principles and tools that are accepted worldwide. And let's not forget about sustainable development, which in my opinion is something every public sector auditor should be familiar with.
Exactly. In the subsequent sections of the course, we'll be introducing the concept of sustainable development, major environmental concepts and principles, and the most widespread environmental governance tools.